the guys, and obviously the last couple of days with the music, the "We Are the Champions." How do you feel like that has been taken along? Sam said it was annoying on Tuesday. How do you feel like that's all been taken along as everyone's just kind of readjusting, at least on your side of the ball?
Yeah, I mean, all those things are just, I mean, on the outside looking at, I mean, there's things that we can talk about, but at the end of the day, it's a new year, new program. You're going to rebuild every year. The cyclical effect of our job as far as talent acquisition and player development, scheme implementation, assessing what's going on, that doesn't ever change. That's the only thing that doesn't change. It's more of the process over the outcome. And we're trying to basically put the outcome last year behind us, right? Success isn't a continuum. It's momentary. And so I think at the end of the day, we're doing some psychological pieces that get our guys, kind of in a weird spot to be able to put the period way behind us, because we got to stay process oriented. We've only been here 1 year. Our identity, the goals, the things we do on an independent day, an independent week, are the things we're most focused on. And so that's the thing. It's exciting to be back out for sure. Nothing's better than coming out with some a little bit of background on just hearing some of the verbiage and knowing some of the guys. Obviously infusing a nice group of new players that we've recruited to and started with talent acquisition, and now we've developed those guys in the winter, and now we get a chance to put the ball down, and so that's fantastic. So there's nothing better to me and more exciting than the building process.
Not in pads yet, but what have you thought, just first blush on some of those new guys?
Day two, no pads. The thing with no pads in our game is just really hard. Guys, you're looking at movement skills, communication, effort. But this game's played with pads, and so once we start getting the shells on and pads on, that's the next piece of it that's really more of our sweet spot. But the guys have come out with good vigor. The guys are moving around. Some of those new guys move really well. Their size and body control, things like that, communication, how they're picking up the offense in day two. I'm excited about it. I think there's some promising pieces, but we got a long way to go. Got a bunch of film to watch today and keep pressing on.
How is the expanded coaching staff going to help you? So you got Coach Wozniak and others. What does that enable?
Yeah, I mean, add in the arsenal just like we do players, adding coaches. I mean, I've known Woz for now, over a decade, and he's been with, got friends of me and Monken for a long time, and to add more value in the coaching staff room that can now be on the grass coaching and doing things that can utilize their skill set. A coach who's been coaching that long at that many places, the LSUs, the Alabamas, the Mississippis, the Oklahoma States, who also have a shared language. There's huge pieces to that on both sides of the ball. I know on Ward's side as well, but the infusion of those coaches as well continues our alignment and presses on as well. It's cool.
How do you see the position coaches improve and develop just themselves over the offseason?
Well, I meat that's our challenge too. I think us old dogs still got to find new tricks, right? I mean, I know we all challenge. We got an exceptional staff, a bunch of great people and great coaches, and our players are reflective in that, in the way we play and the way we treat each other and the way we go about ourselves and our work. And I think all of us are guys who are pretty self-starter in that regard. I know we all start fresh. We turn the page and try to find some new things and really assess what we've done. And I think that, examples of whether you're the coordinator or whether you're a first-year guy coming into the program who's been doing it for a long time, like Hines is in year 2 here, and just with me, is me and him both got a chance to go and add value of what we've had from together. So, we're no different than the players. We've got to find new wrinkles for ourselves and new ways to communicate and be effective. Anybody who's not doing that in any regard, I think, is probably putting themselves a step behind.
What does Sam having a year under his belt in the offense enable for you guys to be able to expand what you can do offensively?
We talked about this a little bit on the interview prior. The year 2 of the quarterback is just a chance for him to see things and hear things the second and moreover. He gets a chance to move on past maybe building block 1 and be able to go to building block 2 and start to continue to build a really solid foundation. But by no stretch of the imagination have we reached, any status that's going to make us feel any certain type of way that's going to deliver an outcome just by showing up. And I think Sam, as we know him, is a self-starter by nature. We're going to press him. We're going to put a lot of things in regards to being exactly right, taking that next step to move the team both on and off the field. So I don't think we're going to have any problem with Sam's leadership and ability to grow in year 2.
Coach, there's tons of buzz surrounding, obviously, the running back room. What have you kind of just seen from guys like Kanye and others who, Kenny's talked about no one's really earned playing time yet, but what do you feel like that room looks like at least in these first couple of days, just from movement, like you said?
Yeah, no, I can't agree more with Coach in regards to no one's earned anybody. There's no one's earned anybody come out and everyone's got to earn the spot. The running back room's one we talked about before with Kanye and Man and some of those new guys back there, and so we're really got a good lens on those guys. We're watching them maybe a little closer than maybe we're watching some of the guys who've had 1,000 of game reps, because we want to see what their skill set is. What can we do when there was grass? Now we go to pads. What can man do? What's a freshman feel like? What does Kanye do going from one system to the next? We know his body's a little more mature than a younger guy, so that piece maybe we're not watching as much as far as how he's picking things up. What are his strengths? What are the weaknesses? And that's really our job, is to find out how can I put the system around them, not so much just take a system and put it on top of them. So day 2, there's a lot of things that I'm excited about. Their movement skills, the way they're communicating, the way they're picking up the offense. There's not a ton of mental errors. But we've got a long way to go, and I'm excited they're definitely on our team.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.
You got it, guys. Have a good day.